Hello and welcome to another set of turns here as Sceleria. We're going to be jumping in on turn 27. All right. Throne of Bureaucracy goes to a Master Lich. I don't know who that is. We can check the thrones later. We found a Forest of Delights. That's a nature gem, I think. And we've got some more battles. See if we can find Agartha attacks Independence. This is scary for us. Magma Children are very good against Long Dead. Go ahead and take a look. They obviously have Heat 3, which doesn't really impact the Long Dead too much, but this chews through the Long Dead. And then they have Firepower, and we have just made it so that our lands are much hotter than they used to be. They also have more Shard Guard, another Oracle, and 3 of these Golem guys. And I'm not sure about their scripting, unless they were trying to get those guys killed. But yeah, look at those Magma Children just absolutely cut through. They killed their own guy there too. Pretty scary. Now, they do die pretty fast, right? They lost 5 Magma Children there. But they're cheap. They're very cheap. We can expect a lot of Magma Children coming after us, which is not great. We don't have... We'll talk about our answers to Magma Children in a minute here. Here's just a random force killing our PD. This, I think, is us attacking nothing because they left. However, we then get attacked by Satis here, who sends a small little raiding force sort of level of commitment. And they're going to get absolutely demolished by our troops. We do lose some ghouls and Retaria, or gladiators, who are going to leave from getting the kills, though. The Satis is kind of on the strategy that Zap Brannigan used against the killbots against our gladiators, right? Just send, they have a pre-programmed kill limit. Just send wave after waves of men at them. And then we're going to raid and take some Satis stuff down here. And then the Kraken takes out a Rillier PD. Minus Dominion. Attacked again. This is the mountains again. 13 Nature Gems, super nice. Finally, those are done. We just get attacked. We've been attacked in this province, I think 4 or 5 different times by independents. And unfortunately, no, we're good here. We are good here. That's just ridiculous, though. We'll check the thrones real quick because I said we would. Vanheim has 2. There's 2 for Rillier, 2 for Marignon, and we have 1. And now we can see, so Agartha did correctly back up, which is sort of what I was complaining about last turn that they should do, and they did it, so awesome, good for them. And they're probably going to look to try and move this. They'll either, to preserve their army and not take any losses, they can move this way. They appear to have been attacked by 80 barbs. Or they can try and take this and then sort of meet up here. I look at this, so I'm going to try and take this back because they can't get to me with their big army of fire boys yet. But I look at this and I'm like, all right, what on earth are we going to do against 80 Magma Children? It's a lot of Magma kids, and they're going to chew up an obscene number of our undead. And so I had a couple of different ideas. So first, some of them are better than others. The first one is I'm going to try and hire a bunch of assassins to try and assassinate the magical leadership that is present. And so that way they can't, maybe they don't get led into battle or they immediately disintegrate with no magical leadership. That's a pretty out there strategy. That's dubious at best. However, we do also have a couple of fire gems and we're starting to get fire mages. If we can get up to enchantment 5, we can get flame ward, which will help. We can hopefully put that on like our front line. That should help a lot. If we push our dominion or fight them sort of in our dominion, it might be colder. I mean, you can see there, even Sceleria right now is neutral temperatures between it being summer and the Throne of Summer being active and our divinity no longer being -3 but -2 cold. So that's not going to be super effective. You know, this one's hot. This one's cold for right now, but I don't think it'll last. So that's going to be a little dicey. You know, we're going to try and get those fire resistances on. I think I start recruiting some of these Shadow Vestals because we have fire resistance in our Bless. 10 fire resistance. So we're going to try, I think ultimately, right, we're going to basically be doing all these things. We're going to try and assassinate their leaders. We're going to try and put fire resistance on the Shadow Vestals to put the 15 fire resistance, which should help to neuter how strong and effective the Magma Children can be. And we'll try to fight them where it is colder. It may not be cold, but at least colder, as they have heat strength. So besides that, we're going to go ahead and keep moving our troops around, keep reanimating. We've got a huge army moving out here, 140. We've got tons of troops here, not all moving out this turn though, although some of them are. Send them to the capital. Look to reinforce this group in the future. We're reanimating a bunch of Soulless here. You get a lot more bodies reanimating Soulless than you do reanimating Long Dead if you have access to the corpses. Go ahead and try and push in here. Marignon has taken this. I don't attack them for it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, yes, this was ours. Yes, we had a nap. Also, though, right, it's sort of come and gone from us having it because we're just having, you know, sort of a tough time fighting down here. So we're gonna keep keep recruiting mages, keep trying to get our research together. We'll get enchantment 4 next turn, and then we're gonna need to try and really turn the spigot on to get higher levels. We've got more researching, so we're going to keep doing what we can. On that front, we're getting attacked up north here. This force is not going to win here. So we need to get more reanimation going to try and fight these guys off. I'm definitely, you know, miss-microing a lot of this, or miss-macroing maybe at this point. I'm not sure. A lot of our Long Dead, we should have another force up here that's just on defense at least. I think I sort of sent them in and they got killed. We've also had to fight a huge number of times for these stupid mountains. Stupid Luck 3 mountains. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and attack this Agarthan force. I expect them to leave. And then this force will come in, and we'll probably have to retreat back until we get to Enchantment 5. Is, I think, where we're at. Let's go ahead and jump into turn 28. All right, we got 2 enchanted fields. Awesome. We've got a battle here. We get attacked. We have nothing. Yes, raids. Really, yay. Nazca attacks, yes, but loses. But we do lose a Morvark. But still better than that not being the case. Royer pings. Nazca attacks, yes, and beats 0 PD or 1 PD. Agartha doesn't show up. Or did in fact retreat as expected. And we took over some Satis stuff. More barbarians planning on attacking us. Locusts. We got locusts, we got barbarians, we got lizard people. We got a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Hopefully this Will of Pestilence gets some of these guys. Now, yeah, you can see we're going to go ahead and peel back. I think I forgot that this has this holy force that kills undead, as I decided to take this back. Because we obviously have lots of undead, and we don't love the holy force killing them. But the idea is that we're going to go ahead and take this because it's there, and then probably look to reconvene here at Whitespring Grove to go ahead and attack back against the Magma Child army that's marching towards us. And we're going to try and keep pulling up our big masses of troops and putting them forward. Yeah, we're currently, right, we're reanimating hundreds of Long Dead a turn, I think. Maybe somewhere between 100 and 200, if it's not hundreds itself. But the number is going to keep going up and up and up, right? We make 2 more cultists every turn, who make 6 more Long Dead. And we make more forts. which speeds up how many cultists we can make, etc., etc. These shaded fields are each worth 1. So we're doing our best to research to put ourselves in position. Yeah, this is probably a bit of a whoops. I forgot about the Holy Force. And this group's going to go ahead and peel back. They're too defeated or too beaten down to really do much. It's hard for me to put together enough armies to sort of fight on all the fronts that we're facing. And we're actually we're pretty lucky considering in a regular, in sort of a more normal 2v1 scenario, we could be being attacked from wholly different angles as well. These theaters are pretty darn close together all told, even if they're still annoying for us to try and maneuver. But kind of a quiet turn in terms of how wars go. We can see from our scout, this still appears to be neutral, so it's unlikely that the big army moved to attack it, and they probably must have gone here. So that's sort of what we're up against. And I think we're producing more assassins. Yeah. Oh, the assassin plan. I was just sort of thinking, what can we do? And I'm like, we can assassinate the leaders with our little garbage assassins. I think we have one. Yeah, I got one. He's got 13 attack or 14 attack with his weapon. He's got a poison dagger, some leather. Pretty amusing. All right, let's go ahead and jump to 28, and I think that'll be our third turn of the video. See if there's anything better going on in 28. Did we just do 27? No, I can't remember. Was this 27 we just did? No. We just did 28. Is that true? Yes. Yes, we just did 28, so let's go to 29. Apologies. Okay, 29. No sites found. We get a battle here. We have no real forces. They've taken our mountains that we worked so hard to take. We run into another Cetician army. They've got, I don't know how many elite warriors, but it's a hell of a lot. They have no mages, no priests. You need mages and priests. And we're just going to do, all we have is Raised Dead, but Raised Dead's better than nothing. And we're going to drive them off, I believe. Although we're going to lose a lot in the process. Yep. So we lose 3 thaumaturgs. Yikes. Ghouls, we lose all of our gladiators. A bunch of long dead. So this is 300 gold, 700 gold, plus long deads in time. They lost at 15 gold apiece. So they lost like 1,800 gold, give or take. I mean, yeah. This is sort of our problem, right? We're almost every fight we're going to be gold efficient, and we have been. We just we're fighting 2 players. So even being sort of normally gold efficient, we need to be incredibly gold efficient to actually take leads. That's tough. Rouillet kills some Cetician PD. And we attacked the god. We'll watch this. I don't think we have any equipment on these guys. And Mind Blast start coming in. We're going to do Blessing. And they're going to charge in. We do make contact, but they don't deal any damage and die immediately. So that hurts. That's 800 gold. Big yikes. Bunch of bad events. Thanks, luck. Fertility cult, ill omen, unrest and misfortune, and minus province income. So thanks, luck 3. Independence, they get attacked. Agartha gets attacked by barbarians again. Clearly, right, when we get attacked, that's unjust and unfair. When they get attacked, it's much deserved. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page there. And then I pinged and saw their big army. All these guys. Let's go. We can actually, it's probably easier to look at it from the. Or we didn't ping, sorry, we were patrolled out. But 5 golem crafters and oracle priests, 80 magma kids, 77 shard guard. This is very dangerous. And the Holy Force begins killing us. Awesome. I don't know how. They have misfortune, right? So it makes sense that they're getting attacked by stuff. But us getting attacked by stuff is garbage. And so you can see we lost, like we killed the Statistician force, and we had a gold efficient trade, but we still lost our whole army. And now we got to back up here and look to reconvene probably in the capital, right? Because Agartha moves here, we move here. A lot of our forces are still sort of coming in from the countryside, such as it were. And we may have to take the fight in Sceleria, right? Because here, and then they come to attack us. So that's dangerous. They're also pushing forwards up here, but I think we've got enough troops. We should run these guys over, no problem. And then we're going to try and take these groups and push in to the north. Again, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should just be sort of leaving them at a more static level of defense. But huge army moving out here. We should basically just always assume that I've got a huge army of undead moving around somewhere, because that's pretty much how the nation goes. So they're losing more and more provinces. Still some thrones we haven't taken yet, but it's tough. Yis has lost control of this. They lost all their land stuff, which is now being pillaged. I guess maybe they don't think they can hold it. They're just going to burn it to the ground. We attacked here, but we're defeated. So yeah, Yis is down to just 2 land provinces. It's tough. It's very tough. All right, let's move to turn 30. Okay. We got more fights. Now Zatis sends in another group to take the territory we just took, but we left. They kill it with nothing. Just PD here for us to attack. Rillier takes out a Yissian PD dump, which we had more PD dumps than he could support at this point. He just has no money. He's taken too many losses. And then we have just 1 ghoul here. Let's see what we're up against. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. We got an Earth Gnome. Magic +1. Lose 1,000 because we get Barbarian Horde. Some Nature Gems. I don't know if we were actually patrolling with anything. Yeah, we just have our PD. So this could be close. Yep, okay. We are victorious against the Barbarian Hordes. Yeah, and that was all just PD. I think we got a defensive end here, because I wouldn't put 14 PD in anything. That's kind of goops. And Scasius has finally perished from disease. So, we've got Satis army and an Agarthan army bearing down on Sceleria. We are pulling in as many troops as we can to Sceleria to try and fight this. This, obviously, we need to outnumber them 4 or 5 to 1 to take this fight. If we're being honest, what happened here? We attacked... Oh, yeah, this is just embarrassing. We attacked, and there's nothing here. But I forgot to script this guy off of retreat. So he just retreats. And then we lose this entire ball of long dead. That's right. That was my bad. Stupid mountains. Ugh. That was I mean, that is an unforgivable mistake. Complete whoops. But, well, all right, so we're getting pressure here. We're reinforcing to Sceleria. All our troops are moving back. We're going to give this up. This looks like it's going to start raiding down here. Huge Relier armies moving through. We do have a second fort up. Finally. But it looks a little bad for the hometown heroes here. As the noose begins to tighten. A lot of enemy armies. So we're going to do our best. You can see we've got more and more. We're building a palisade here. And we're going to produce as much stuff as we can muster. All right, we're over 20 minutes here, so I'm going to go ahead and excuse me, we'll stop here on turn 30. I think we've got one more video of catch up, and then I'll be doing some more. I'll have some live videos. So I'm going to go ahead and record that one right away. Thanks everyone for sticking with me here, and I hope to see you in the next turn. Have a nice day.